Hello, we're back with the Thracian Empire and Imperator. And well, it's been a few years since the end of the last episode here. We really started integrating everything into our imperial system here that we conquered last time. The Sinai Peninsula and Lower Egypt, the Central Delta, all that. Expanded our road system and everything. Got our armies moved down here and expanded them a little bit. We only raised one brand new army. That is the army of Syria. Which I'm trying something different for this one, because we have also taken a lot of traditions that favor heavy spearmen. We've also taken a lot that give bonuses to heavy infantry. So, we're going to use this army as a test bed for maybe other new armies going the heavy infantry route rather than heavy spearmen. But our truce is up now with Fezzan, and our aggressive expansion has all decayed away. So I think it is time for us to go ahead and strike at Fezzan and take more of Egypt from them, hopefully the rest of Egypt proper, while they are at war with Berenike down here. So, let's take these armies off of drilling. And let us strike while the iron is hot. Perselk is going to be the only person that helps them, or only nation that helps them, rather. And I'm not really concerned about them. So, we're going to make, let's leave Western Delta as the war goal. Alright boys, time to start moving in and occupying. The opening moves of the game begin. But I really don't have much for fortresses here. Seems we did lose an import. That's fine. I'm not really super concerned about imports right now, as I am concerned about, quickly and effectively winning this war. Only one actual siege we gotta do so far. Making sure to hit these cities quick. Get some slaves out of it. Alright. They do have a big fortress at Waset, a level 3 fortress at that. So we gotta be sure to siege that down quickly, because up in the north here they don't have a dang old thing. Not a dang old thing. Now we're sending the army of Phrygia to occupy Citra here. And then, that's a lot of, well, Egypt proper already occupado. I think they're a little too occupied with fighting Berenike and not enough occupied with the fact that they're getting massively invaded again and they're going to lose all of Egypt. Let's take Siwa. And the army of Phrygia can just keep on going. Leave the army of Asia to guard here, and these guys can move back to Heliopolis as kind of a QRF. A quick reaction force. But we do want to occupy Upper Egypt as well. Because, well, Upper Egypt region is just as important as Lower Egypt when it comes to owning, saying we own all of Egypt. Had a little bit of a brain fart there. They do have an army moving in here, so I'm actually going to try and preempt them a little bit. Well, not really preempt, but move the army of Bithynia down here to intercept, while the army of Cappadocia Taurica sieges down Wasit. They'll probably get that provincial capital back, but that's fine. The army of Bithynia will catch up to them. Alright, let's move these guys back to Hermopolis to recover supplies. Now that our armies are, well, quite a bit larger than they were previously, we do have to worry about things like attrition a little more and supply. Alright. That's that sieged. Keep moving on. Let the other armies intercept here. And well, with Fezzan finishing up their war with Berenike and taking all this territory from them, that's more territory we might be able to take from them, depending on you know, how things go and how much war score things are going to be. I don't think I'm going to move that deep into their territory, honestly. I don't think I need to. If I can defeat their armies down here, I'll probably have enough war score to cause some havoc, eh? Oh, looks like the army of Cappadocia Taurica is actually going to intercept this one. We outnumber them heavily, and we definitely out-quality them heavily. So, that's what we call a good old stack wipe, baby. Alright, they're gonna try and unsiege Wasit, but they're not gonna have a very good time. Chase them down. And yeah, we could use the money. Who am I kidding? We're swimming in it. Who am I kidding? We're made of money at this point. We're getting to the point where I'm making so much money I don't know what to spend it on sometimes. No, I always have something to spend it on. Developing our provinces costs a lot. A lot of money. Ack, ack, ack. I'm getting real tired of this ring around game with these boys. Good thing we've got them trapped now. Good thing we got them trapped. Trapped and wiped. Absolutely shame for display. Now, let's get the army of Bithynia down here to Troglodytica. That's a mouthful. The city of Berenike. to siege that down and occupy that. I think that'll pretty much be this war. I don't think they're going to be able to put up much more of a fight. Their ally here, Perselk, is also going to get a little bit of the siege treatment. Just a tiny little bit of the siege treatment. We'll sit this out and sit on it rather until our sieges are done. We've occupied all this so that there's no saying we can't take anything here. Like how Perselk is not occupied or not owned by Perselk. Imports, imports, imports. Give me camels. I like the silly creatures. They're absolute bastards, and that's why I love them so much. They're like donkeys. Like, I love donkeys. Donkeys can be absolute bastards, and that's why I like them. They're smart enough to be assholes. Like me. Damn, he's literally me. No. Donkeys are fun creatures, though. Anyone who grew up around donkeys can attest to how silly they can be. Now, donkeys that have been not treated well will be major assholes, but, the donkeys around here that I grew up around were always fun. They'd watch all the other animals do stupid shit and then laugh at them. Alright. I think we'll just occupy their last little, provincial capital there, and I think that should probably be about it for things we need to occupy. Oh no, there's a little 5 ships escaped. What will we ever do? Anyway. Oh, this little 2K is gonna get absolutely bodied. As predicted. As predicted. They're hiding in neutral. They're hiding in neutral territory, man. This is BS. Can't do that, man. It's against the rules. It's against the rules of my multiplayer lobby, dude. Alrighty. If I give them a little breathing room, will they actually just, like, try and sneak in? Or are they too cowardly? They're too weak. So I want to. Yeah, we're definitely still getting more ticking war score. We'll get a little more, and then we will make a peace deal. So I think I'm gonna just sit on this for a little bit, and we'll be back when we're ready for the peace deal. All right, let's see what we can get. Of course, we're going to take all this. We're at 51, 59, 67, 76, 87 war score to take all that. We can take all that. Did I just reset the whole dang thing? I did! Let's just fix that real quick. $96 war score. We can take all of this, and I am going to say A-OK to that. gonna say A-OK to that. I'm gonna have a lot of these guys start building roads to shore this in. We wanna get everything connected as soon as possible so we can move troops around quicker. There we go. Beautiful. We'd love to see it. We need some new governors. Some new governors, and then let's check on if we can expand the army of Syria. We can. So I'm gonna go ahead and give them a little more infantry. 1,000 more cavalry. Actually, let's go more heavy infantry, and then we will give them thousand archers and a little more supply train and engineers, up to 18,000 men. And I think what we're going to do next is we are gonna hit Cyprus. We have claims on them. We can attack them whenever. Oh, Arabia formed. Arabia formed. Carthage became the Punic League. Rome has really gone into Iberia, though they had this breakaway state of Genoa is still there for some reason, basically cutting them in half. And the Punic League seems to be at war with Rome. Well, we might have to turn west one of these days. One of these here days we might have to just turn west and take all these Epirus and Greek holdings back from them and maybe push into Illyria. And Singidunum is also allied with Rome, so we could take their land as well. Tomb of an Emperor. Oh, this is important. This is important stuff. After the conquest of Alexandria, our soldiers, as usual, sacked the city, making off with all manner of spoils. There was, however, one area of the city that remained largely untouched. A grand edifice looming over the tightly packed districts of Alexandria stood proud throughout our conquest. In it lies the body of the most revered of men, Alexander. His victories almost innumerable, this man had a vision the likes of which has not been seen since. Are you sure about that? It seems that he has been buried with the honor and respect that he must have deserved in a great city overlooking a sea he once called home. So we could say to disturb him would be sacrilege, return him to his ancestors. The King of Kings deserves his rightful throne. That'd be put him in Babylon. We could put him in Antigua. I don't know why we'd do that. Well, let's see here. I don't see a reason why we shouldn't put him in our capital, Lysimachia. Oh, we get a breakthrough, a free innovation. I think we're going to take Chironomia here for the monthly tyranny. Not for the really for the monthly tyranny, because next, which we've got an oratory advance coming up here very soon, we could take Patrocinium for the monthly political influence and loyalty of characters. Jeez, some of these are a real mouthful, huh? And we're taking a little sea attrition here. We're good. We're good. I think 2 navies should be enough to mostly contain the Cypriots. They don't have any allies, so we're not going to waste too much time. Let's just go in on them. Let's just smack them around. Get on the boats. We're going to Cyprus. Get on the boats, boys. Vacation in Cyprus. Oh no. One ship. Not one ship. We need to give out a position here, so let's do that real quick. Put our new adopted family member into a military position in the army of Thrace. And now really this is just a waiting game of sieging them down and waiting for everything to occupy, and then we can chase down their army and finish them off, add Cyprus officially to the Thracian Empire. It's gonna be beautiful. An empire like you've never seen. They don't do them like this anymore. Luckily, we've got engineers and we've got plenty of the military innovation, or the martial advances for siege ability and everything now, so sieges are going a lot quicker than they used to. We're the best at sieging. Nobody sieges like us. And then I think we will be going after Peritonion, who also doesn't have any allies. We could pretty much just eat them immediately. There we go. There we go. Oh, they gotta be hiding in this corner somewhere here. Right there. Beautiful. Love to see it. And there goes their army. Not that I expected a great display from them or anything. This is Cyprus, after all, not some grand empire. But adding it to our collection will prove valuable. Total domination of the Eastern Med, baby. That's what we're talking about. Barbarians doing barbarian things. Can't really be arsed to care too much. Let's get the army of Syria back home to, well, Syria. They performed excellently, not that they were against a massive opponent or anything. Alright. Well, I'm gonna just let them finish up these roads and everything, and then we will be back when we're ready for the next war, which will be against Parfait Town here. Alrighty, let us... Oh, excuse me. Excuse me. But, let us begin. Also, I started the construction of a great wonder in our capital here, the Beacon of Lysimachia, which will have the traits of reducing our aggressive expansion impact and decreasing war score cost, increasing our supply limit and decreasing legion maintenance cost, and also increasing population capacity and population growth for the province of Europa, our capital province. Now, to war. To war. The army of Asia should be able to handle this on their own. Considering they're they're our second largest army. Second only to the army of Thrace, which has 40,000 men. Both of them could have a lot more, but, you know, logistics and all that. Logistics can be a real pain. That's why America is so good at war, alright? It's all logistics. The better supplied man usually wins. He who has the most bullets, beans, and band-aids. Though this is long before bullets or band-aids, so beans and swords. Quick siege, and that should be pretty much this entire conflict. I don't think we really even need to bother bringing one of the navies over here. Oh, except they're doing a silly. Alright. You've gone and done a silly. Prepare to perish for it. You made me use 1% of my power. And that is unacceptable. I got you trapped now. You got nowhere to go. Where did you come from? Where did you go? Paratonian Joe. To the grave, apparently. To the grave. Now, let's just take a quick occupation of that. Go ahead and... yeah, we'll colonize that. Why not? Why not? Go ahead and spend a little bit to ensure that we're gonna integrate these guys all nice and smooth like. Connect them to the roads we're building. Excellent, excellent. Beautiful. We love to see it. We love to see this much progress. Now, however, we do have the Minkar question here. Once this guy's done building the road that he's working on, and all that, we're going to take the army of Bithynia and the army of Phrygia, and we're going to conquer Minkar. Only then can we say we truly own Egypt. Without any question of our authority here. And of course, lots of roads needing to be built. But that's a-okay. We've got the money. We've got the time. We've just gotta consolidate and then move on to the next conquest. Though once we've got all of Egypt under our control, we'll probably take a little bit of a tactical pause to, you know, give them a little time to start getting culture conversion and all that done, so that we can turn around and face Parthia. As well, we need to take a lot of their nation as part of the conquests of Alexander. We definitely need to take Susiana here. That is an absolute requirement. And then a lot of, well, mainland Persia. We'll drive them back up around the Caspian, alright? Then we'll pretty much have free reign against these guys here to push down the coast. And we're gonna have to fight Maria as well if we want to truly reach Alexander's borders. And really, I would like to, you know, take out the extent of Alexander's conquest and stop there in the east, then turn west and, you know, expand up into the Pannonian Basin, and of course take Epirus, the rest of Greece, and Illyria even from Rome. I don't have too much interest at the moment in further expansion in North Africa beyond taking Minkar here. So I think there's going to be a distinct shift once we've taken Minkar out to moving a lot of our armies over here and taking on the Parthians. The people that Rome never conquered will succeed where, in our timeline at least, Rome failed. And, well, we'll probably topple Rome as well, eventually. We'll see. We'll see how things go. You never know how things will go. What opportunities will present themselves. This man requires a wife. Well, is there anyone who is an ancient available? We've got a 19-year-old, a 20-year-old, and a 22-year-old. Take the 22-year-old. We did just have a breakaway from Rome, actually. We might just take advantage of that first. Before we, strike at Minkar. Minkar's not going anywhere. And there's our oratory advance, so we'll take Patrocinium. I say it perfect the first time that time, when I'm not thinking about it and I just say it offhand. Brainlet moment. True brainlet moment. And we want to strike before the Romans can really interfere. Yeah, sure, I'll colonize that. Whatever. Whatever. Give them a governor. Give them a governor and call it good. War. Huh. Good God, y'all. What is it good for? Well, a lot of things, actually. But mostly, you know, forcing your political ideals on others. Haha. Teehee. Alright, we gotta ensure that the Romans don't occupy any of this. This is what I was... Whoa, no, you stay and siege that. You do that. Brainlet moment. Skill issue. Skill issue. Might need a tissue. Excellent. And we'll be taking another great wonder. The Great Oracle of Dodona. Excellent. Excellent. Just gotta make sure to occupy the fortresses first so that we don't get things just auto unoccupied. The Sosthenids need another position, huh? Well, there's gotta be a legate somewhere that needs assigned. Excellent. Excellent. Epirus became a city. Good. Oh, I love just being able to click all the buttons because we've got enough money. It's wonderful. It's wonderful. Come on, hurry up and siege that down. It's making me nervous with our being a Roman army sitting right there. That they're gonna come and occupy some of that. Oh no, no, we don't want that. We don't want that at all. Well, appears things have slowed down, so unless something crazy comes up, we'll just sit and wait out the sieges and occupations, and we'll be back when we're ready for a peace deal. Alright. We had a little close call there where the Romans tried to land, but we occupied it first. And we are ready to take all that. Beautiful. So this is what I'm talking about when it comes to you never know what kind of opportunities are going to strike. You never know what kind of opportunities are going to strike. Now, with this guy done building roads, let's send him back here so that we can trap Minkar in. They can't go through the Farafra Desert, so they have to go this way or that way. Maybe we do a little trade with the Punic League, so what? So what? Who cares? Punics never did anything to us. Not yet. Alrighty. Now, the time to strike. It's here again. Yeah, considering Berenike is also in the war, we better just put that army on the border with them. Now let's get in there and siege it down. Siege it down and take it for our purposes. AKA, I want to own all of Egypt. And I'm not taking no for an answer. No, 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 no. I'm not taking no for an answer. Absolutely not. It ain't happening. So as soon as we've got that occupied, we'll go ahead and wipe out their pitiful little army. 2,000 men, just a few camels and all that. Polypericon claims to have come across a variety of documents detailing links between members of our own elite and the Great Warrior himself. Well, yeah, considering that, this is the House of Lysimachus that rules our empire. Lysimachus, for those who don't know, was one of Alexander's bodyguards and companions throughout all of his campaigns, who, in the first partition after Alexander's death, was given Thrace. He then did take some land in Anatolia from the Antigonids, but ended up later on losing it. Not us, though. We became the last standing successor empire. The last one standing. And let's see. Come on. Siege them down. Siege them down, get it done with. I want to be chasing these guys through the desert for 100 years here. Just one good roll on like a 57%. Come on. Well, get too far up here and you're gonna run into completely different army. I don't know what kind of little journey you think you're going on here, but it's not gonna be a good one for you. You're getting boxed in as we speak. And where did you come from? I just wiped your army. Oh well, so be it. We're about to full occupy them anyways. They've got nowhere left to go. And there we go. Peace in our time, boys. Peace in our time. And yet another import route. Well. Now, Rome still does own a tiny little chunk of western Greece, Aetolia, and Achaia, but we'll burn that bridge when we come to it. We've now conquered all of Egypt, and next on the agenda, next time on Dragon Ball Z, we're gonna go in against the Parthians. Once I've taken some time to, build in a road system and everything through Western Egypt, and integrated all this and gotten everything to where I'd like to see it, and to where the culture conversions have begun and all that, then we will move on to Persia next time. So I think this is a pretty good place to hang it up for today. So thanks everybody for coming by. Be sure to leave a like, maybe even a comment, and maybe just subscribe. And I'll catch you on the next one. Have a good one. Bye-bye.